Mr. Eggplant presents. Did it really? I hate this.
Hey guys, Tyler here. Thank you for checking out this video. And we are back here with some more Mythic Plus action for Season 1 of Dragonflight Mythic Plus. And we are finally headed back to the Halls of Valor, which was first introduced in Legion. This is one of my favorite dungeons so far for this first tier of Dragonflight, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So in this run, we are going to be doing a plus 11 timed Halls of Valor, still trying to work on my damage, get comfortable with the dungeons again, and then also just to get gear, because I'm actually way under geared compared to the rest of my group. But I thought we did some really nice damage, and I cannot wait to continue to push keys here in these next couple of weeks with my friends Teach and everybody else in the group. And before we dive into the key itself, let's go ahead and take a look at my build in this video. So I'm playing a Marksman Hunter, and my item level is 380, and my weapon is, I think, a 379 bow. So I don't have any crazy item level or a crazy weapon yet. In fact, the average, not counting me, the average of the other two DPS in this group is 390, and we clocked in at 380, and we hung with them, and we did quite well. So we're going to continue to get better and continue to push the damage once we get more trinkets, tier, and get better gear. And speaking of those trinkets, I have some pretty bad ones in this run. So I'm running with a 369 Primal Ritual Shell and then a 346 Mastery Fragment from the Watcher boss, one of the new dungeons. And in fact, I did get a replacement for that at the end of this run, so that was good to just get a little bit more agility and more crit in my build. As for my tier pieces, I do have a 2 set in this run, so that means that whenever I crit with a multi-shot or an arcane shot or even a chimera shot, if I am running with that, then that will cause my next aim shot to cause the target to bleed for 40% of that aim shot's damage over like 6 seconds, I think, 5 or 6 seconds. And so hopefully we can get another tier piece. I do have 2 in this run. I have 3 now as of recording this voiceover. I cannot wait to see just how much damage it's going to increase thanks to our 4 set. And then looking at my talents, I don't have anything too crazy or too out of this world in this run. I am running with Hydra's Bite. That's something that I don't always run with, but with these being fortified weeks, Hydra's Bite is definitely going to be the way to go, particularly if you're running with Serpent Stalker strictly. Then Explosive Shot, Death Chakram, and then some of my other spec abilities I am running with, of course, True Shot and all the glory that brings to your build. Then I do have 1 point in Wailing Arrow, and then I'm running with Unerring Vision and Salvo. If you guys have any other questions on my build, anything at all, be sure and check the description down below. I'll put any pertinent information down there, as well as links to my 10.0 Marksman Hunter guide to get the most out of your Marksman Hunter for this first tier, and it will be updated, has been updated, and I may even make a new one for 10.05 once that drops, since there's going to be a little bit of change to our different builds. But looking at our group comp in this run, so Teach is back. You're going to see these guys all throughout my tiers, my previous videos, even from last expansion, and then even into the first tier, second, third, however many are going to be here in this expansion. So Teach is tanking for us on his warrior. That is a new character that you guys did not really see last year. Then we have Bay Barino, we have Frosty back with us, and then Dramo Kafrap as well. So these are guys that are maybe playing different characters than you are used to, but we kind of have a male stack going on in this group, which is always good for me, particularly if I want some help funneling gear. So we have a Prot Warrior, then we have 2 different forms of Evoker, we have an Unholy DK, and then of course myself on a Marksman Hunter rounding out our group. And then looking at the key itself, like I said earlier, it is a Halls of Valor, and it's a timed plus 11. I think we actually 2-chested this one as well. Mind you, first time I've been in Halls of Valor since Legion, and I didn't really do keys in Legion, so this was a great change of pace, and I cannot wait to get this one at a 20 and really try to push our damage here in Halls of Valor. And then as for the affixes, we have Fortified, then Sanguine, Volcanic, and finally Thundering for the Season 1 affix. And you're going to see a little bit of hiccups in this run. I'm not going to talk too much about the key because it's a very solid run, and you're not really going to see too many deviations from our group runs throughout this entire season. So basically what we do, you go up to Heimdall, you bop Heimdall, then we move over to Fenrir, and then we go back over to Hirja, and then finally bopping both God King Scovold, and then finally Odin. There was some bad cooldown usage, particularly around the Herja encounter. I forgot you had to take out the mini bosses first and then do the fight, so you see me use cooldowns that I should have held on to. And then also in the trash in between the end of Herja and then all the way up to God King Scovold. And then I did not do a very good job on the Odin fight. So there's a lot of work to do. I am not the perfect marksman hunter by any stretch of the imagination, but I am one that tries to learn from his mistakes, watches these videos, and then really just tries to make up for those mistakes and just get better. And I think that this video is definitely going to help me do just that. One of the big things, if you take anything out of this video and you watch or you take anything out of it, is going to be to make sure that you are not wasting your salvo. I'm going to be glad when 10.05 comes out so we can control salvo, because otherwise, when we are going up to a pull, I'm immediately using multi-shot because, you know, I want to make sure I have trick shots up as I'm running towards the target. The problem is that puts salvo, which is fine. It'll put the 2 dots of salvo out, but then it's only going to hit like 3 or 4 targets instead of hitting this big group of 8 to 10 to 12, depending on however big that Teach wants to pull. That's something that I need to do a better job of holding and then knowing when to go ahead and unleash, but then also make sure that I'm always double tapping the rapid fire while double tap is still a thing. I'm pretty bad at that, honestly. And then also, one last thing, just making sure that I'm using Death Chakram and Volley together. There's so many times where I'm just throwing one or I'm throwing the other and not both, or not having them both off cooldown, or throwing them and then having no focus. You really want to have cooldowns ready to follow up to really get the most out of that 6 seconds. But other than that, this was a really solid run. I mean, I know it's just a plus 11, but I'm fairly undergeared. I thought we did really well as a group. First time getting back into Halls of Valor, at least for me, in almost 5 years, and I cannot wait to build on the success of this run. In fact, we almost timed to 15 the same week. We're going to be getting into those 15s and then past that very soon. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Eggplant. Again, be sure to check out my Discord. I have links down in the description below, and you guys can check out my week aura list that I have there. They're always free for you guys to take and have fun with. Try to add your own and join the conversation on my Discord. We have over 400 amazing people over there, and I cannot wait to continue to grow that number as we continue to grow the channel here each and every week. So thank you guys for watching. Best of luck in Mythic Plus, and I'll see you in the next run.
I was like, there shouldn't be anything that's taking any damage. Look over and I see like a black outline.
It's all good.
Just started.
Gosh.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Wailing.
I'm fucking okay. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Mostly, of course, I fucking have.
Oh, we're going thin. Oh wait, are we clearing just to get less back?
No, we're going to Doug.
Oh.
Watch your feet.
What is this?
This is my wow. I cannot believe that fucking deer actually drops goddamn Sanguine.
Ow. Whoops.
You please stop fucking casting, you stupid fucking bastard of a dragon.
It's a Drake, sir. There's a difference.
No, there's not. They need to make a ruling in Magic that Drake and Dragon are the same fucking thing.
There actually, if you look at D&D, there is a difference.
It is. Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Same
Yeah,
fucking
there is.
thing.
No, it's not.
I'm a
Literally
DM,
not.
it's the same thing.
No, literally not, though.
It is. It 100% is.
Jesus Christ, you retarded.
Name 3 differences.
Whoa.
Exactly, you
Alright,
can.
let me pull up a stat block real quick and done.
A Drake is just a dragon that hasn't had his balls drop yet.
Don't make him Google Drive you.
Same in melee, Greeley. Cross, you know.
Yeah, I've got it.
It's the damn ball. Really? Is it actually going to do the mechanic instead of leaving?
Apparently.
Get fucked.
Oh, the deer actually count. I didn't realize that.
Just the 2?
Every time I pull more than 2, I die because these things hit
No,
so hard.
I just wanted to make sure for
Yeah.
using my spell. Not judging. No judgment.
Like I legitimately I want to pull all 5, but it's just
They're
like
rough.
they just
Yeah.
kill you instantly. I don't understand it.
If they all jump to the same one.
It's not even that. No, they shred the tank because they have an instant
Well, that's
tank
true
buster.
too. Yeah.
Like it's just you can't do anything about it like at all. I've died through actually being in defensive stance, so 10% DR, shield wall for another 40, and demo shout for another 20, and they've still one-shot me.
I have 11 seconds on plus.
No, don't use it.
No, we want it for Herja.
No.
Make it easier.
Herja's far more dangerous.
Yeah,
on the spread whenever you have that
buff
lead.
doesn't matter. I'm running, don't worry.
The one toward the fucking wargs that you were running to.
Nah, dude. We Gucci. I got this.
Positive.
Get rid of
You gotta
spread.
trust me, boo.
Oh, I guess it didn't want to do the ravenous loop. Oh, there it is.
First time I've done that boss in, what, 5 years? Close to.
Oh my god.
He's on X game mode. What was it? What's his name? Dratnos posted a thing about like
Ooh?
Dratnos.
Fuck Dratnos.
He posted a thing about like the difficulty of dungeons. Like one's way too easier and one the other one's way too hard.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like there's a clear fucking tier of dungeons, and it's kind of a feels bad, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
we
but
just talked about that last season with like a 20 on fucking what's it called was definitely not a 20 on Karazhan. Like, it's just like they are not the same fucking dungeon or value. Whoa.
Positive.
Pop a defensive real quick. Does that fucking hurt? It's like a 20 on fucking like the first part of Tazavesh was like nothing in comparison to like a 20 on Karazhan.
Watch your feet.
Completely different league.
Yeah.
If you guys have cooldown, save them. I'm going to do the double pull next, and it's kind of rough if you guys don't save something.
Alright. I should have army.
On.
Through great deeds of courage and valor, Persia has earned the elements answer to me.
Positive.
Ooh.
I got it.
I can iron out the Crimson Flame right now.
I am not nervous, only excited. All my life has led to this one glorious moment.
I'm gonna use whaling.
I witness their deeds in Stormheim. Their kind has no true honor.
Bitch, I've never been in Stormheim.
I will purge them from these sacred halls.
You don't know me.
The ritual is not yet.
Bitch, stop running at me. Keep that somewhat close.
The elements answer to me.
Positive.
So I get next cast
Watch out.
on Searing Light.
Watch them orbs.
Mine should be up.
Marked by lightning.
Positive.
I will never understand how people say that's hard.
I mean, they're pretty close, you know. I hit it.
I forgot that after that first Searing Light, Sanctify comes out. Sanctify is stupid fucking easy, though. I really do not see how people fucking have an issue with it.
Well, I'll
Even
aim
as
to
melee.
see the second light.
Blinded by the light.
Correct.
don't be behind me. I'm about to get blasted.
You will pollute these halls no more!
Negative.
Watch out behind me.
Getting out.
I'm gonna rally.
I am sorry, Air. I have failed you.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
I look forward to meeting you within the Hall of Glory.
I'm grabbing an ale.
Oh, no, not yet. Remember, it only has time limit. You only get it for a minute.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Oops. Oh, I picked it up. Whatever.
There's
Somebody else
another
can
one.
grab one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one over here. It lasts more than a minute.
At least use it on them.
No, you can't. You can only use
Yeah.
the ales on
Yeah.
the thing goes upstairs. You can use them on like the mobs are down here, and actually like run through them. Like you can use the ales as skips, but they're only like temporary skips because everything will eventually.
The elements answer to me.
Positive.
All right, somebody come over to me and grab. Actually, I think I can do it.
I can get it,
Watch
dude.
your feet.
Okay.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Not as fast as me.
You just don't know how fast I really am.
Throughout your trials, you have demonstrated your cries of anguish.
Do it.
Am I dumb? I'm dumb.
Good.
Oh. Wait, what? It worked?
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. I would have felt really dumb.
No, you had it. He said, "Who threw that?"
What?
Y'all fucking murked that damn ad that quick though. Like,
I accept this challenge with eager anticipation.
I'll get Diamond's first interrupt.
The elements answer to me.
Positive.
Yeah, okay, I can get every Diamond interrupt then.
Watch your feet.
No, Greeley, stay.
My strength. Quick. Let us put an end to these miscreants.
Yeah, I missed one.
Oh. Really, just
No,
trap
just
it.
freeze it,
Trap
dude. Yeah, trap, whatever.
Trap.
Whatever it's called.
Oh, you rat bastard. There we
Always.
Can you trap it again? Or, yeah.
go. We'll just cut it out. It's no big deal.
Marked by lightning.
Negative.
Just stay where you are, Greeley.
King Scoville.
No! I too have proved my worth, Odin.
It's actually already theirs. Get fucked.
Your protest comes too late. If these false champions will not yield the Aegis by choice, then they will
Oh my god.
surrender it in death. Give up the Aegis or die.
You don't like RP?
Man, you're killing me.
Why?
No, that's him.
I know.
Why am I killing you?
I don't know.
If you hold it right until right before he finishes Ragnarok, you'll block his next ability.
Positive.
Ready to get behind me.
Ow.
Alright, just if it's up whenever we turn into angels, less than. If not, you know, whatever. I'm gonna start the boss kind of like over here, and this is something we're gonna have to do later on. Everybody needs to kind of like start on triangle so that we're dropping spears on the outside to keep the center clear.
I should stand on Greeley the whole time. That's what I heard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Stay on the outside of the main area. Don't run in. Was that just an instant grip or like the last like half second of fucking slappers?
I would slap.
Alright, we're gonna have two of them shattering in the middle, just be careful.
Negative.
Clear now if you can, just to make their lives as easy
Oh,
as we
that's the
can.
wrong way. Come in. Come to me, baby. Okay. Oh.
I'll try to get him to an edge to drop spears.
God damn it.
Six
Time
seconds.
for army to be back up.
Yeah, just watch your feet, start moving. Oh, never mind, we're good.
Ah.
Goddamn Ruby Light Pools, I'm sick of that fucking place.
Oh, I should reroll mine.